Week 12, here we go. Bears, Lions. I'm taking the Bears, no doubt about it.
I feel like I've done this the past weeks and it hasn't worked out. I'm gonna go with the Lions first win.
You're
I think the
guessing on the
Bears are
Lions
really
win.
improving. The Lions have to come through for me at some point, and I don't know why I keep picking them, but I really think these are reeling. And if all the rumors about Matt Nagy are true, then it's too much drama. I think the Lions are gonna find a way.
I still believe in the Bears. It's not a testament how good the
If the
Bears are. It's
Lions
how
don't
bad the
win this
Lions
game,
are.
I'm probably done picking them the rest of the year.
Yeah. Raiders, Cowboys. I'm taking the Cowboys. Cowboys are going to bounce back for that Chiefs game, as well as the Raiders are still falling from grace. Max?
I will take the Cowboys, unfortunately. One of my favorite Thanksgiving pastimes is watching the Cowboys get absolutely embarrassed on their home field. I'm really, really hoping for it this game. Just don't see it happening with how much of the mess the Raiders have been.
I'm Bills Saints. I'm taking the Bills. I think the Bills are going to take advantage of that subpar Saints defense, as well as that that subpar Saints offense. Some of their players are going to thrive. A couple interceptions here and there. I think the Bills are going to take this one by a small margin, but it's going to allow them to move back to 7-4. It's going to be huge for them, Max.
Yeah, I think the Saints are definitely going to cover. They've been inconsistent. The Bills are kind of reeling a little bit. I still think the Bills are going to win that, and I do think talent wins the end of the day.
Steelers, Bengals is probably going to be a pretty good one. Moving to our Sunday games now. I'm going to go with the Bengals here. I think they're going to just, it's going to be a very close game, no doubt about it. I think the Bengals are just going to beat the Steelers, Max.
I think the Steelers are going to edge them out. I think the Steelers show that they definitely can still hang around with competitive teams. And part of the reason I'm picking the Steelers is, when's the last time the Bengals swept the Steelers in a regular season series? Sure. I don't think that's happened since I've started watching football, which was 2010.
But you also remember Ben Roethlisberger has been a decent quarterback throughout the time. This might be the year.
It's the streak has done at some point. I still think the Bengals are still a fairly flawed team, even though they've improved. They still have improvements to make. I still think the Steelers are going to win this game because it's just one of those things. I think history repeats itself.
100%. So moving on from there, Panthers, Dolphins. I'm taking the Panthers this one. I think the Panthers are going to get their first win with Cam Newton behind the helmet quarterback, and it's going to be a relatively close win. I don't expect this to be anywhere near a blowout, or this is probably going to be one possession game, I'd imagine. But Panthers are going to edge out the Dolphins. Max?
I completely agree with you. And don't look now, Dolphins have won 3 in a row, I believe. But I think the Panthers, even though they've lost both games, I still think the return of Cam is really helping their momentum. I think it's kind of somewhat turned around their season, at least their offense. I think they're going to win by a small margin, but nonetheless, they're going to get the W on the road.
100%. Eagles, Giants. I can say this. I have no doubt about this outcome. Without a doubt, the Eagles are going to absolutely destroy the Giants, and that's coming from a Giants fan.
Eagles, 100%. I think the spread's like 3.5 right now. I definitely think they're going to cover that. Momentum, Giants are just a mess.
And you're going to have Jason Garrett step up to be as rather he got fired. So you're going to have Freddie Kitchens. You guys remember the former head coach.
We never even talked about that.
Yeah, so you're going to have Freddie. I forgot to say that, but I'll talk about it after next week after he does a horrible job. But Freddie Kitchens, former head coach of the Browns, tight end coach for the Giants. He's now stepping up to be the offensive coordinator. So we'll see how he does as the offensive coordinator. I don't think it's going to be great. Titans, Patriots. This is going to be a very good game. It's at Foxborough. This is a good one. I'm going to take. I'm going to have. I don't know. I don't even know what
you got to go. You got to. I can't go first here. You got to go.
I'm going to go with the Patriots because it's in Foxborough, and it's going to be this should be a fantastic game. Max,
I'm going to do what I never do. I'm going with the Titans. I think I'm going to trust Vrabel this one time. I'm going to trust Vrabel. It's going to be a typical Titans game.
Wow, if they again, there's going to be a huge testament to them. If they can be creative enough and win on the road in Foxborough against the really hot Patriots team right now, it's going to say everything you need to hear about the Titans. I think if they win this game, to me, that solidifies in my head. I'm like, they're winning the Super Bowl. They're my favorite team right now. For the Super Bowl.
This Titans team is the definition of an enigma, and I think this Sunday's going to prove it.
100%. Falcons, Jaguars. That's a toilet bowl right there. I'm going with the Falcons here by a decent margin, just because that's how bad the Jaguars are.
Yeah, both teams are bad. Jags even worse.
Buccaneers, Colts. I'm going with the Bucs here. I don't think the Colts are going to win another one. With that being said, I think John Taylor will probably still have a good game, but Buccaneers without a doubt for me.
Colts better not win this game. I don't see them winning 2 like this in a row. I think the Bucks are going to win. I think they're looking to get back on track after losing 2 in a row, and they just did against the Giants. So back on track.
Bigger toilet bowl, Jets, Texans. Don't really know who's going to win this one. It could be either team. I'm going to go with the Texans just because they came off a hot win off Titans. Have a little bit of confidence. Probably worked out a little bit of their kinks. As you don't 100% beat the Titans by accident. You know what I mean? Bad game by the Titans, but I'm going to go Texans here by a small margin. Max?
Well, I'm going with the Jets because the Texans won. I don't see the Texans winning 2 in a row.
Chargers, Broncos. I'm taking the Chargers without a doubt.
And I think honestly, this is the case of the Chargers cover. I really think the Chargers are much better, and especially just on offense. Denver's not going to be able to keep pace.
Vikings, 49ers. Again, I don't expect the Vikings to really go back-to-back. 49. I'm going to take the 49ers here. No doubt about it. 49ers. Rams, Packers is going to be another fantastic game right there. Flip of a coin for who wins this one. 7-3 versus 8-3. I don't know.
I think the Rams are going to come off their bye week. They've lost 2 in a row. I think they come out motivated. I think it was hard for me to pick this one too. I think the Rams are going to edge them out.
I'm going to go with the Packers here because A, the Packers are at home. B, I don't like that Odell went to the Rams because just to me it made no sense. I'm going to go with the Packers.
Games like these, we can't be the same.
Yeah, so I got to go Packers here. Browns, Ravens. I'm going with the Ravens without a doubt. I think.
Don't underestimate the Ravens playing down to competition like we talked about. But I think at home, I think they're going to find a way to pull it out at the end.
And then final game of the week. It's upcoming Monday, the 29th. Seahawks, Washington. I'm gonna pick Washington in this one because Washington's home.
Toilet bowl.
And Seahawks are just not performing well. So I'm gonna go Washington. Max going to Washington. And that wraps up our lightning round of picks for week 12